Hello everyone, Pixie here, and today this video is going to be all about answering your questions. So it's like my first official Q&A video. I'm going to answer all the questions that y'all have posted on my videos and sent me in my inbox. And also, if you feel like you need to send me a private message, you can feel free to email me at prettyinpixie@gmail.com. I will do my best to respond as quickly as possible. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay, first question. What school did you end up transferring to? Okay, so I go to UC Berkeley or University of California. Yeah, go Bears. Okay, next. What UCs did I get accepted to? Okie dokie, so I got accepted to UC Berkeley. Actually though, side note, I got accepted to UC Berkeley as a spring transfer. So I don't know, some people don't know that, but you can actually get accepted as a spring transfer. Not everyone gets accepted in the fall semester, but it's all good. UCLA, UC San Diego, yeah. Did I say UC San Diego? I don't know why I said that. I got waitlisted at UC San Diego, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm not getting in. And then the UCLA came out that day, and I was like, well, okay, well, I'm gonna open a rejection letter. I'm preparing myself. Opened it, and it was like, literally, my heart stopped. It was like almost possibly the best day of my life so far. I literally, like, I'm not even kidding. I like started crying instantly, and like, I wish I would have recorded it. But I was so like sure I wasn't gonna get in that I was like, why am I gonna record myself like bursting into like tears of sadness? How many years did you spend at your community college in total? Okay, so as you maybe already know, I spent quite a bit of time at my community college because I was not a serious student my first good year of community college. Yeah, you can feel free to click on this video if you want to know what that's all about. So I actually ended up spending, I believe, a total of like 3 years at my community college. Or maybe even 3.5 because I transferred in the spring to Berkeley, so there was like that extra semester where I just like took like more pre-med classes. So yeah. Anyway, okay. Moving along. Why did it take 3.5 years? Is it possible to get out within 2 years? Yes, totally. Of course, it is totally possible to get out in that amount of time. Yeah, I was goofing around too much and I had to retake a lot of courses, so that is why it took me so long. I have definitely known people to get out in 2 years. It's typical, it's like supposed to be like 2 years to transfer. However, it does take people sometimes a longer amount of time, and honestly, in the long run, I don't really feel like that matters how long it takes you. Like, a few extra years isn't going to like, it's really not going to matter in the long run. I know that sounds like really difficult to hear if you're like actually in the situation currently, but I promise you, like, once you transfer and, like, move on, it's, like, it's not gonna matter. So it is possible to get out in 2 years. Seen people do it, unless you have, like, incredible amount of classes to take for, like, a specific major, then it might take you longer. But definitely possible if you don't have to, like, repeat a bunch of classes like this girl. So, yeah, definitely possible. Okay, let's see. Do I recommend taking summer classes? Okay, so honestly, I don't see why not. Like, if you kind of want to like maybe speed up the process like a little bit, it can help to take like 1 or 2 classes. Personally, I wouldn't take like more than that in a summer session, just because I don't want to pile too many classes on like such a short amount of time. But if you can do it, then like more power to you. But I would recommend taking summer classes, winter classes, like because like why not? Like it like speeds up the process. Was it hard to socialize at universities when you entered later as a transfer? Well, this is like interesting because, as you already know, I was a spring transfer, so most people they transfer in the fall. So for the spring transfers, we had like, it's called CALSO, it's like Cal Student Orientation, where I got to like meet a bunch of English majors and just other people who were transferring in the springtime. So I mean, it was cool. Like, I still sometimes talk to those people, and like they're all really sweet and nice, and like it gives you a chance to like get to know people within your major and like within your transfer session. Also, it depends a lot on where you like live. So there's like dorms, there's like apartments, there's co-ops, and like each of those like are going to drastically affect your like social life. Like, because you're either gonna encounter like more people in a dorm probably than you would like in an apartment, like more students. Also, it depends on like how involved you are in clubs. Like a lot of my friends now, I have met them through clubs that I'm involved with, and like we go and get lunch or we go and get coffee, and yeah, so that's how I have made friends. So I would say it's not that hard to socialize with people. Like, no one really cares if you're a transfer or not. Like, I mean, sometimes I guess it comes up, but like it's not really a big deal, and like it hasn't been that hard to socialize as long as you kind of like put yourself out there or like allow yourself to like get to know people. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Is it possible to complete all of your general ed classes at community college before transferring? Yes, I completed all of my general ed before I transferred. From what I know of it, it's called the IGETC. And I will like link a bunch of links down below like regarding all of what I'm talking about, any kind of weird words that maybe sound weird. I will link everything below. Can you please give tips on how you figured out what you wanted to do? And if you've taken honor courses, can you talk about what it was like? Okay, so this is like weird. I don't know. When I was a little kid, I wanted to become the president of the United States, which like in hindsight is like sounds crazy to me now because I'm not like, that's not something I would want to do right now ever. Like, but when I was a kid, I was like my dream. But anyway, after I like got older and I was even in like college, I thought I wanted to be a psychiatrist, which like still is interesting to me now, but I just want to become either, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm leaning towards like becoming an OBGYN at the moment. So not a psychiatrist, but they both still go to medical school. So figuring out what I wanted to do, I honestly, I don't know, just I guess joining clubs. Like I know that sounds kind of weird, but like seeing people and like seeing things, like getting exposed to like a bunch of different things, like taking different classes. I think that's why general education is so important, because it like gives you a chance to like branch out into all these like different subjects, and like even though some of them aren't your favorite, like you get exposed to them, and that exposure like tells you what your interests are. So like I would recommend like sometimes getting a little bit out of your zone, like maybe it's not your favorite, but just try to take like certain classes that seem maybe interesting, and you'll like find your niche. Like you'll like fall into it. Like it seems really bizarre, but like it will happen. And like I remember, because I joined this club, my friends were like in this club and I joined it, and like I was kind of interested in healthcare and I wasn't really sure, so I just joined the club just to like get exposed to it. And like after seeing how everything was run and like facilitated, and like seeing all of these people like doing all this cool stuff, I was like, dude, I want to do that. And so I like, sorry, that was my niece. Anyway, so I got CPR certified, and like I remember during the certification I was like never bored. Like find something that like keeps you interested. Like you almost like, it's not that you never like want to stop studying it, like it doesn't have to be that amazing, but like something that like you want to strive for, like that keeps you excited. Like it keeps you excited, and like yes, it's important to be good at something maybe, like, but you don't have to be good at it right away. Like you can build those skills. Like you do not have to be perfect at math if you want to become a math teacher. Like everyone has to start from somewhere, and like just know that you can like definitely work your way up that ladder. Like nobody is born knowing calculus. Like you can learn calculus. Like if you want to be a biologist, like you can become a biologist. You can do any of these things, and you should never ever like sell yourself short and think I can't do that, because that's what I did when I first like came to community college. I was like, I'm so done, like I'm not smart, I'm not any of this, and like I'm not capable. So I really like knocked myself down, and like it's not good. It's not a good look. So I thought I couldn't become a psychiatrist because I thought I couldn't take the chemistry classes. And I know that sounds like silly, but I really like thought I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do this, I'm not gonna do it, like it's just not gonna happen, I'm not smart enough. And so I like sold myself short, and I just like didn't do it. And then I like, once I started to like realize I did want to go and pursue like some kind of medicine, I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to take those chemistry classes. And like chemistry is still a struggle for me, but like I will never like let chemistry completely beat me. Like I have to keep studying, like I have to do it, like I have to prove it to myself because I know that I'm capable. And if it takes me a long time, so be it. Like I will master chemistry one day. Like, and if that's not today, that's okay. Like I have time to do it, and like you just have to be willing to put in the effort to do it. And also I've always loved to write. I love to write, like love to read books, and I'm actually like currently reading this book right now, and like I haven't been able to like sit down and read a book that I like, a personal like book that I've wanted to read for a while, and it's been like amazing. So definitely like read, like look up things on the internet, like just find things you're interested in. So I always knew I liked English, and I always knew I wanted to write. I knew I could go to medical school with any kind of bachelor's degree, so that's why I chose English. Yeah, and I didn't want to take a lot of like hardcore science classes like while I was studying undergrad, so that's also why I chose English. Yeah, so just find what interests you. What specialty of medicine are you interested in? Yeah, currently interested in OBGYN and oncology. I'm not sure, I'm still leaning a little bit more towards OBGYN at the moment. Next semester I'm taking this like human reproductive class, and I'm like so excited to take it and like see if that's really what's, you know, driving me. I think it is, but we will see. Oh, honors classes, I totally forgot to answer. Okay. Yeah, I know, I totally forgot to answer that other question. Okay. Honors classes, I took a few honors classes. I took one honors English class and one honors biology class, and yeah, I actually feel like the honors biology class I took was somehow easier than regular biology. The teacher was like amazing. So more than taking honors classes, I would find really great teachers. Did you use the tag program? Yes, I did use a tag program. I will like link that, like what that is, down below. It's called the transfer admission guarantee. So if you have like a certain GPA, I believe like for certain schools, I think it was like a 3.4 for the one I tagged. If you have it and you apply, like it's an earlier deadline than November 30th. I will link it below. You are like automatically guaranteed admission to that university, and I tagged UC Davis, so it was awesome because it was like you already knew you were going to go somewhere next semester, and it was like a relief. It gives a huge relief knowing that you were going to go somewhere. Does going to a community college hurt your chances of getting into dental school? I'm going to go ahead and say no. No. As long as you like work hard at like pretty much any school you're at, you can, it's fine. Like you can transfer to an awesome undergrad, like, and then after that just apply to dental school. I don't think it matters as long as you like do well where you are. So it's fine. Hi, I was wondering why you were taking pre-med classes if you are majoring in pre-med. So this is interesting because you can't really major in pre-med. Like there is no pre-med major. Like I know that sounds weird because you would think it would be. Like when I was younger, I thought like that was a major, but it's not. You actually can just have, you can major in anything. English, art, anything you want to major in, and you can just apply to medical school. Like all you need is to have the pre-med requirements done, which is like biology, physics, chemistry, sometimes math requirements and English requirements. But as long as you have those requirements, like you don't need to major in like biology. Did I apply to any CSU schools? No, I did not apply to any Cal States. Although I know a lot of Cal States are really great schools. I just didn't apply to them. Hi, I'm applying to a CSU for fall 2016. I have 42 units done right now as I apply, but I will have 75 by the time I'm done and transfer. I know 60 units is a requirement. Do you think I'm able to get in with 42 units while I apply, or is it the 75 units I count after I complete them all? Okay, so I believe they don't expect you to have that much completed by the time you apply. They have it for like after you're done. Like you don't have to, they know you have that extra semester and they know how many units you're going to take in that next semester. So they don't expect you to have that much by the time you apply. Like because they know you still have a whole like semester after that. Let's see. Oh, I don't like this comment because the person is putting themselves down, and I commented how like they want to go to UC Berkeley and they're only a sophomore in high school and they don't think they're smart enough to go there. Honestly, don't think that. like I was saying, do not sell yourself short. Ooh, and my battery is gonna die soon, so let's hurry this up. Ooh, I think that might have been the last question. Also though, I did read a lot of your messages in my inbox, and I have to say they were like some of the sweetest messages I've ever seen. Some of them I like literally just read like last week, and I was like close to tears because you guys are so amazing. So thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sending me messages. Continue to do so. I love you all. If you want me to do any like specific videos, I'm working on a few right now. Community college tips and advice, like university advice, all that kind of stuff, how to transfer to Berkeley, all that kind of stuff. Feel free to comment below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I love you guys seriously so much. You like make my day, and like if I can help you in any way, let me know. I love making videos for you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all your kind words. I could not do this without y'all, and I love you, and please never sell yourself short.